17 simple tips to make an excellent first impression. There are no second chances when it comes to leaving a good first impression. You get one shot and one shot only, and if you don't make an excellent first impression, you can pretty much guarantee that you won't get much help from that person. That is why it is essential to leave a great first impression when the opportunity arises and not miss the opportunity. I've made a list of powerful tips to help you positively impact the people you meet. Here are 17 simple tips to help you make an excellent first impression. But before we begin, make sure that you like the video and subscribe to the channel. 1. Look the part. The reality is that the first thing people notice is your appearance. Unless you have previously met them by phone or social media, they will already have a sense of your personality. But in most cases, your appearance will hit them first. You've all heard the phrase, "Don't judge a book by its cover." Well, in the world of first impressions, this expression is often ignored most of the time. When you want to leave a good first impression on someone, the appearance of a person with no style that doesn't take care of himself will instantly reduce their opinion of you. It's a harsh reality, and it shouldn't be, but it's just a natural reaction that many people can have. You may be a great person, filled with inspiration and knowledge, but without looking at some people, you may not be able to see this amazing person in you. Therefore, be sure that you are smartly dressed and look your best. For example, if it's a business meeting, we are talking about tailored suits, polished shoes, fresh haircuts and shaving, cuffs, and everything else. 2. Powerful body language. The first thing people notice is how you look, but the second is definitely your body language. The way you enter the room or sit while talking will significantly impact what the person thinks of you. For example, if you play with your hair or hands while you are in your seat, it will come across as nervous behavior. Enter slowly into the room with your shoulders back, your head raised and your arms beside you. People will notice you much more for all the good reasons, instead of coming and quickly looking at the floor with hands in the pockets. Imagine that. Walk and sit proudly, not like a jerk, just proud and confident. 3. Eye contact. Everyone knows that eye contact is important to leave a good first impression on someone, but some people still struggle to do so or don't want to. If you enter a room and someone starts having a conversation with you, but you look at the floor or around the room, it will discourage them. If you don't give them attention, they will think that you are either not listening to them, that you are not interested in them, or that they are simply not the kind of person they want to share their thoughts with. I don't blame them. No one wants to continue expanding knowledge and enthusiasm when the other person is not even paying attention. 4. Show enthusiasm. Everyone loves someone enthusiastic, and it makes you stand out compared to anyone who is just slightly more talkative. The plus is that you convey to someone the level of your interest in a specific topic, and if you are enthusiastic, they are more likely to enjoy your company. If you're talking in a monotonous tone and don't seem to mind what you're saying, it's harder for people to have a conversation with you because they know you have no joy in talking about it. 5. Don't make a one-way conversation. If you are constantly talking to someone and not allowing them to say anything, then they will probably think that you are full of yourself, or that you simply do not care what other person has to say, or both. In any case, you will not leave a good first impression on them. When a conversation between two people involves a dialogue that shifts from one to the other, it will be more engaging and valuable. It seems obvious. Suppose the person you just met asks you a question about your job or your interests, and you answer with a sentence of 3 words or 5 minutes of waffling. In that case, the chances of progressing in the conversation and the opportunity to extract as much information as possible will not be very high. However, if you walk up to someone, ask them an interesting question, and they reply with an enthusiastic answer, and then a question, not only will you have to respond, but you'll want to. That's how you're able to get to know someone well. 6. Be confident and believe in yourself. Trust is the key to many things in life. If you are sure of yourself, It will unlock so many more doors for you than to be shy and nervous in your every action, because you will be more likely to do the things you are afraid of. And even if you keep doing them, you won't perform them even close to the best of your capabilities. Interacting with other people is one of the main things that affects confidence. And if you don't have it, then you will avoid asking a particular question. Be proud to tell people what you want in life. 7. Know your goal. When you know your overall goals, not only in business, but also in the present moment of meeting someone new, you will be more confident in learning how to bring up the topic you want to discuss, and you will be able to get what you wish from experience. Before you go on a date, interview, or meeting with someone new, ask yourself what you want to get out of it. Do you want to have a business partnership with this person? Or you want to get to know her better so that she can help you later? Maybe they want to hire you or have a more personal relationship. Whatever you decide, once you find out what you want from the situation, you will have more ideas on how to proceed. 8. Have a little respect. Don't brag about yourself or do anything that would offend the person you are talking to. In the business world, many people you meet will be like you, trying to make something of yourself and improve yourself. They're probably very hard-working, and if they haven't yet been appreciated that much for what they're doing, then they're in great need of recognition. I'm sure you like to be appreciated for what you do, and if they're the ones giving it to you, give it back. Always respect the people you talk to and recognize their goals and accomplishments. It'll go a long way. 9. Show that you mean business. That doesn't mean bragging and making sure everyone knows exactly who you are and how amazing you are. It just means showing people that these things are serious to you. It's the real thing, and you won't be someone who gives up. This means that you come to meetings, appointments early and with determination. When someone asks you about your goals, answer with certainty, and they will be more likely to trust and believe when you say that you will achieve them. Are you questioning your goals whilst explaining them? Or are you telling the person that this is why you're here, this is what you're out to achieve, and you won't rest until you do? 10. Eliminate fear from the equation. Meeting new people can often be daunting, especially if they can potentially have a significant impact on the part of your life, such as your career. But at the end of the day, the fear is not real. It's just a product of your imagination. If you can eliminate fear from the equation of meeting people, you will only be able to let things flow and not think too much, which is always better for natural human interaction. 11. Focus on others. When you focus on other people, you immediately become more likable. People like to talk about themselves, and if you can focus on them, you will make them believe that you are very interested in what they have to say. Of course, this helps them trust you and like you more. If you're all about yourself, people are going to get bored. However, if you first place the focus on the person you're socializing with, they will eventually, after some time, get curious about you. 12. Improve your communication skills. Improving your communication skills ensures that you choose suitable topics to talk about and eliminate fluff from the conversation. This assures that the words that come out of your mouth are essential, effective, and open many more topics. This is one of the most important points for leaving a good first impression when meeting and talking to someone new. 13. Give people full attention. That means you're not looking at the phone, around the room, or fiddling with something. If you do any of these things, the person you are talking to will think you are trying to escape, or you are entirely uninterested in what they are saying. Be sure to pay full and undivided attention to people. 14. Learn to give good compliments. People love compliments, and if you learn to give compliments without encountering sarcastic, shabby, or desperate ones, you are on your way to leaving a great first impression. Compliment them for what they do, their goals, their clothes, their appearance. The fitting compliment will depend on the situation and the intended relationship between you and the person you are meeting. 15. Read more often. Reading improves your vocabulary, your knowledge, and, if nothing else, you will have many topics you can discuss on. If you want to become an interesting person, reading more books would probably be a great way to improve your vocabulary and knowledge of specialized subjects. You don't have to try and look smarter. You will be smarter. 16. Prepare a great introduction. In the first minute of meeting someone, you will have the opportunity to reveal who you are. If you are dead serious about making a good impression, you will have to have a great introduction. Chances are, whenever you meet someone new, you'll probably say the same thing out of habit because your introduction was already pre-programmed before you were even interested in trying to improve your first impression. That's why you need to come up with a new introduction. Short, fast, interesting, and unique. If you can start using it on every new person you meet, you will reprogram it in your mind as a new way to introduce yourself. 17. Don't wait for them to approach you. Approaching strangers requires self-confidence. It shows that you're bold. If you want to make a great impression, you will need to be able to approach others. This goes for talking to women too. Are you the awkward guy that keeps staring at a particular girl from afar for 2 hours? Or will you approach and initiate a conversation with her? Approach people with confidence. Yeah, it is daring, but it sets the right tone of the interaction. To summarize, making a good first impression in the beginning is not the easiest thing to do. After all, everyone is different, and everyone is looking for other traits in people. Also, many people are nervous when they first meet someone new, but over time, through the implementation of these tips, leaving the best first impression will no longer be a problem. Subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss more videos about self-improvement, psychology, and much more. Till next time, stay aware.